But yeah, Saucy, new event, Dark Horizon.
Yeah, we got the new Dark Horizon events, which is really cool. Which comes with the champion skins we talked about, along with the new with the battle pass and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So the four champions who are getting some
Yeah.
Dark Star cosmetic skins, we have Dark Star and cosmetic. It's two separate skin lines, but we have
Yeah.
Dark Star Zed, Cosmic Zephyr Yasuo,
Mm-hmm.
Cosmic Exile Riven, and Dark Star Shyvana coming with their cool champion skins.
Yeah. And to note here, and this is part of the fake drama that we talked about. This is the little fake drama that we talked
Yeah,
about, not the big
yeah.
one.
This is the
There's big
small
fake
of the
drama
two
too.
dramas.
Yeah, this is the small one. So Zed and Yasuo have alternate art and new level up animations. Riven and Shyvana just have alternate art. And of course, basically frame zero, someone on Reddit says, I am so deeply saddened that there's no alternate level animation for Riven and Shyvana.
Yeah,
That's like
yep. Instant, large, massive rage post, and Reddit took the bait and
just
exploded.
just just lapped it up.
Yeah,
Uh
why don't I love Riven? Yeah, so it's whatever.
yeah, it's
People
like
love to bitch.
this is yeah, and we don't work for Riot, but it's still like it's just like I don't know, maybe we're getting old and I'm just like, you kids don't know how good you have it with champion skins. This is the coolest thing we've had in years. And you come in and you start crying about it. It's
Yep.
like, it just, if you don't like the skin, don't buy the skin.
Yeah,
Right. And like,
just
I,
it's a cosmetic.
right. And one distinction I want to make is that I do think that it is valuable for everyone, the community and for Riot, to know the feedback for things. So like, hey, we like the skins, but we also want the new level up animations on everything. We would like that. I think that's a reasonable thing to say. I don't even think it's unreasonable to not to own. It's not unreasonable to only want the full package, right? But just the way that the post was made, like the lead is like, I'm deeply saddened
Yep.
by the fact that these skins don't have animations, and it's like, if that's
Yeah.
what's deeply saddening to you,
So then
congratulations.
so then it makes me
Congratulations.
ask, here's the question that I have. So it like think about how much more work it is to animate a level up animation versus just to have card art
Oh,
for
right.
one. So it's like, would you
Well, it's just
if
pressing
the
play on a YouTube video, Saucy.
yeah, exactly. So if the speculation is like, so you could have this launch for this is the first skins we've gotten in Runeterra. So if they have to have level up animations, what if they only released just Zed and Yasuo and didn't have Shyvana and Riven also? And it's
Right.
like, I'd rather them, release just the skins
Give us more
more
stuff.
often. Yeah,
Right.
give me more skins more often. It's gonna take longer to animate a new level up animation
Yep.
than to just give us alternate art. So I'd rather them
Yeah.
more often have more shit than less
Yeah.
often have really cool packaged shit.
Yeah.
The end.
And the problem for me again is not the fact that there is a disappointment with or a
Yeah,
not
I
it
get it.
not being up to expectation. That's perfectly reasonable. It's also
Yeah.
perfectly reasonable to voice that opinion because that's how Riot, and they've been very receptive to things like this. That's great. But like, I'm deeply saddened. Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of
whatever.
here with that. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
And no one's even
So
complaining about so there's 4 champion skins
yep.
in the game. But what it's like, it's a pro and a con because these are
Yeah.
they're cosmetics that you spend money on, right? Like for
Yep.
for these skins. And
Mhm.
so there's only 4, which if you want to have them all, the good thing is you only really have to buy 3 of them because one of them's for Yasuo, which
Right.
no one's getting. So like that's a pro, right? Because it saves you some money.
No, the real pro is that this is going to have more people playing Yasuo on ladder, which
Losing.
means my win rate is going to
It's gonna
go way up because I'm
skyrocket.
sure not.
Although, also those people who bought the biggest bummer with the Yasuo one is like you'll never see Yasuo ever when you play him.
Right.
So it's not like you don't get full value of ever getting to see your champion skin.
The extra skin just weighs down the Yasuo and it goes to the bottom of your deck.
And see, because everyone, if you don't know, Yasuo has a hidden line of text in the code that says when at game start, put this at the bottom of your deck.
Yeah, I believe it. But
Yep.
all jokes aside and all complaints about whining aside, the skins look awesome.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped about the level up animations. I will say, it is, and although I haven't seen what we have seen, I think there was a Japanese video.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if it was Japan or not, but there's a video that shows the level up animation for Zed and Yasuo. Haven't seen it for Riven or Shyvana. So I'm wondering how stark that difference is going to be. Like we go from Cosmic Exile Riven to level up old skin Riven level up animation back to leveled up Cosmic Exile Riven, or like I guess it would actually be Darkstar Shyvana into regular skin Shyvana into regular skin Dragon Shyvana into Darkstar Dragon Shyvana. That's a little bit weird, sure, but also like those animations are so sweet anyway.
Yeah.
Shyvana's
like Darkstar Shyvana's level 2 looks so good.
Oh yeah.
If you go, and you can go, we'll probably link this somewhere, but if you go to the Play Runeterra site and look at the news, you can see the full art on all these as well. So it's underneath where it has the champion skins. You can scroll down and see it.
Yeah.
But one thing that I know Blevins is probably a little excited about, I know I'm excited about. They say at the top here that they're also coming out with their first legendary tier board. And because we've been talking about it, we're like, all right, what's the difference between we have these epic boards? When are we going to get a legendary board?
Yeah.
We have this coming out, and it looks really cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's the one. Well, okay, we're also skipping over the fact that what does it say? It's legendary tier board complete with its own Mega Guardian.
Yep.
I want a Mega Guardian.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's the Dark Emissaries realm board. And I'm pretty sure that the Mega Guardian is just a giant Asol.
Which I'm all about.
Yeah.
Not that I'm biased or anything, but I'm all about it.
Yeah, it looks like Aurelion Soul. It looks like a giant Aurelion Soul that's got like its hand on the deck. I'm wondering how interactable it is. But Saucy, I mean, Mega Guardians aside, I'll take my Mega Guardians. But Saucy, can I click on the goddamn board? Because if I can't, I'm gonna be so mad if I can't click on it.
There's a no % chance you can't click on the legendary board.
Okay, here's my promise that I'm making.
Okay, here it is.
If I can't click on the board, I will write a post on Reddit that says I am deeply saddened.
Yes.
By the fact.
Yes.
I am deeply saddened by the fact
copy pasta
that I can't
the one?
click on.
Just copy
I will copy pasta the whole thing.
Perfect.
Except I'll be serious.
Yeah.
I will be serious.
Yeah, exactly.
But either way.
Anyways, yeah. So that's happening. And then we're getting some new Guardians as well, which is very exciting. We get the what is it? The Minionaut. And then the one I'm the most excited about that I'll probably never change from, the Darkstar Drake.
Yeah. That one's good. The Minionaut is great because if you played set 3 of
set 3.
TFT, if you played set 3 of TFT with oh god, what's his name? Bard, right? Yeah, Bard. It's the little astronaut Bardling. And there's your Darkstar Drake, which is sick, by the way. I mean,
it's so good.
It's so good.
So good.
And then the next one down, Cosmic Genius Von Yip.
Yep.
I hate the cat, but I really like the way that this one looks.
Yeah.
Just the like that like dark blue with like the purple accent and like the star stuff. Like it looks so cool. And then We've got the Dark Star Von Yip, who also has an emote,
Yep.
which is sweet. But that Dark Star Von Yip looks great. And then I hate to admit it, Saucy,
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say.
credit where credit's due. We might actually be seeing me rocking a T-Hex because the Cosmic Construct T-Hex looks sick.
It's really good. He's got some like A-Soul vibes in his cool hairdo. It's really good. They whatever, bitching aside from everyone, the Riot team has been killing it with these
Oh yeah.
all of the new Guardians have been awesome.
Yep.
And the new board looks sick and the skins look cool. Level up animation or not, I think they're really sweet. And I like what Blevins and I keep saying, just give us more ways to spend money. Let's go.
Yeah, shut up and take my money and give me
Yep.
more ways to do it too. And like, from the I just want to have more stuff because I'm a degenerate side,
Yeah.
but also the like, hey, if obviously monetization is a thing that is, keeping the game at the very least closer to profitable and allowing
Yeah.
for all these other things to happen and more expansion and terms, blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, let's keep churning this stuff out. Like, let's
Yeah.
get more of it, which is awesome. And I mean, you can even see, you can look at the post yourself at playerunterra.com/news. I mean, we've got some sick Z sleeves. It might be, well, it's
Yeah.
going to be hard because, have the fist back or the fist bump back, which will be hard at some point I'll probably,
Get bored
put it
with
on
it.
rest.
Yeah.
But boy, do these sleeves look great. We've got the, the Cosmos one. There's the Dark Star one.
Yeah, which is
The
so
Z
good.
one is sick.
The Z one is super,
It's
super,
so
super
sick. Yep.
good.
And there's Riven, who I like this Riven art. I
Yeah,
like it
same.
a lot. And then there's some emotes as well. This
Yeah.
is what leveled up Shyvana emote. That's sick.
The Von Yip emote is really
Oh
good
yeah,
too.
it's
real
so
good.
Yeah, it's so good. I don't know where it's gonna fit into my emote lineup,
Yeah.
but yeah, we've got some icons
Mine's
as
pretty
well.
tight right now. The Zillion
Yeah.
emote is the one I use constantly
Oh,
now.
Zillion is
the
S plus
best.
tier. It's not
so
close.
good.
It is.
It works in every situation.
Yeah, it's not close. And then of course the event bundle is coming, and again, we're giving away 5 event bundles right now. Check out our Twitter and Discord, discord.me/RuneTerribleRadio or twitter.com/RuneTerrible for all the details there. We'll be giving away 5 of those. And if we can, I mean, again, lofty goal, but if we can get 500 retweets, do 10. Okay, cool. So that's sort of the synopsis on the the cosmetics.
Yeah, because then we got the other big thing that's coming with the patch.
Yep.
The new, essentially new game mode, the Duo Q Shared Spoils
Yeah.
2v2 Social Lab. And it's sick. They put out there's
Yeah.
a video on their YouTube if you want to check it out, see it in action.
Mhm.
But you grab a duo partner, you grab your decks, and then you 2v2 against some idiots, and it looks really dope.
By idiots, you mean actually other people, which is really cool.
Other people who unfortunately queued against you because
Right.
they're gonna lose.
Yeah, I'm still like, I watched the video and I feel like that there's still a little bit to me that is unanswered, but
Mhm.
I mean 2HG, man, like,
Yeah, give us it's two-headed giant, and it's cool. Like I love the ability to play with people like
Mhm.
so much. It's so much fun. Like
Yeah.
in a card game, competitive card games are 1v1 generally. That's
Mhm.
one of the big reasons I love like Commander and Magic the Gathering, because you get to play multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's more of a social format, and like this is something like I want to just hang out, drink some beers, and queue up with
Mhm.
Blevins and beat the snot out of all of you losers who think
Yep.
that you can beat us. We're gonna be playing all of our S tier decks that I'm known to play, and you will lose against Malphite Teemo. You will lose.
I am terribly disappointed that I queued into the Rune Terrible radio and got demolished.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm awaiting the Reddit
The
post here.
Reddit
But yeah,
post. Deeply saddened
I'm deeply saddened.
that I queued up against Saucy Mailman and Blevins playing Malphite Teemo.
Yeah,
And
all right.
I'm going to reply. I don't go on Reddit. I'm not a Redditor. We'll talk about why I'm not a Redditor in a little bit here. But I'll go on Reddit and that post, and I'm just going to say, suck it, nerd. That's all I'm going to type. Just that. Return on my keyboard. Easy.
I yeah, I mean, I'm really glad that this came out. I mean, we've talked many times about, and we talked to Umbrage as well on the show about
Yeah.
like how Runeterra is expanding outside of just the 1v1 card game where you're trying
Yeah.
to get your opponent's life total to 0, right? Like it's just like, Magic, early days of Magic, like, when it first started. I mean, even in the earliest days of Magic, people were making their own card,
Yeah.
their own games and different systems for it, right?
Absolutely.
But like being able to, yeah, obviously there's a limit to what we can do because of the programming of the game, right? But like, being able to have these other modes is, if they're fun, that's awesome. If they scratch an itch that that you don't always get playing the 1v1 game, that's awesome too. And even if you can just play something that's fun and allows you to keep playing LOR and exploring that and being in the game that you want to be in, but not having to be like, oh, well, I guess I'm back on the ladder grind. It's like, it's just great. I'm
Yeah.
super pumped about it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, sometimes, I mean, we've all done it. Anyone who plays the game for in like a large amount of time, and I'm assuming if you're listening to a Runeterra podcast, you probably play the game
Right.
enough for this to have happened.
Yeah.
But sometimes you like play some games of ladder, and you just like need to not play ladder for a moment. So having these alternate game
Mhm.
modes like Lab of Legends, I think they said there's
Yeah.
also like a new ultra rapid draw or something update. I don't, something
Mm,
like that.
there might
Uh,
be.
that coming as well. Just like give us more ways to play, dude. Keep people in the client. Like,
Yeah. Absolutely. And they actually did still on the Player Terra page, they put out sort of a little like look into labs and like what they're thinking about when they made labs and like how
yeah, it was cool.
it was really cool, and it gives sort of some insights into that first sort of iteration that was kind of like what became Lab of Legends, the like Diana, what was it, Diana and Leona, like
Yeah,
single player thing that was like baby Lab of Legends.
yeah, it was
They
really
gave
cute.
they gave some insights as like, hey, here's some things that worked for that. Here's some things that didn't. Here's Lab of Legends V1. Here's some things that worked for that. Here's some things that didn't. Lab of Legends V2. Here's some things that we hope are working for this. And 2v2 mode. Here's some things that we hope are going to work for this. Here's some things that might be an issue based on what we experience internally, but we're looking to see. And just like that is awesome. It's awesome that we get that, and it's awesome that they're iterating on it. I mean, the fact that they're investing so much time and resources into Lab of Legends, I mean, it makes me personally happy, even though I'm not like a Lab of Legends main. But like the fact that that brings in so many different types of
Yeah,
people, and also it's just fun. It's
it is
just
fun.
fun to play it, which is great.
Yeah, I love it. It makes me happy. And it's great. So yeah, all of those patch notes can be on the official Play Runeterra website. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. We record episodes live every Tuesday right here and on Twitch. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more Runeterra content and ring the bell for notifications when our videos go live. See you next Tuesday.